Hey guys, what's up? It's munclesonkey. What I've been doing lately is some C2 fishing. I'm actually very close to a fishing level. I'm just about to get that. Probably as soon as I stop recording, I'll just go back and get that. But another thing that I've done is I've started to get back into ports. To be honest, I really don't enjoy doing ports. It's not very fun, and unfortunately that mission failed miserably. But I've never really enjoyed ports, mostly just because you tend to fail a lot, and it's just annoying how you have to go there once every couple hours and change your voyages and all. But I decided to get back into it because I think it's really worth doing to get that armor eventually if any new bosses ever come out in the future and you need really high armor to kill them. So I thought it's probably a good idea to work towards that superior Tetsu. I'm about halfway scrolls wise of unlocking the Tetsu body, and then obviously I just have to get the pieces for it. But also another thing that I've been getting back into is flipping. I've been flipping some Virtus at the moment. I flipped overnight. I flipped like two Pernix chaps, two Virtus robe tops, and two Pernix bodies, and I made like 5 mil overnight. So that's not bad. I also just sold those living minerals because I don't need them anymore. But here I just some Virtus masks bought, so I'm going to be flipping them at the moment. 1.6 mil profit, I believe, once those Virtus masks sell. And I'm trying to buy Pernix boots, Virtus books, and Virtus robe tops at the moment. And I have 76 mil cash, and then in here, this is another like 50 mil, this is another 50 mil, this is 40 mil, and this is another 10 mil, and I'm going to just abort these Pernix boots because they probably won't buy it all. So I'm working my way up cash-wise, partly because I've had a lot of friends recently who have become billionaires by doing a lot of PVM and stuff. PVM isn't really my thing, mostly because it takes a lot of time and because I'm not the luckiest player out there, so I don't tend to get a lot of drops. Also, just because the really good money making PVM is like Nex and Calfight King. I don't know how good Calfight King is anymore because of how hard the Dragors have crashed, but I know Nex is still pretty good money even though the Nex armors aren't worth that much. But I've never really enjoyed PVM that much, so I decided, how I'm going to try to make some money is by flipping. Obviously, there is going to be a buyable skill coming out sometime this year. It's not going to be the first skill coming out this year, but there will be a skill coming out sometime this year, and that's going to be very expensive to train initially, so I'm going to need to make some money for that. So I've started to flip some next sets, and hopefully I can make some good money doing that. I've had a couple people ask me for a flipping guide, and to be honest, I would be very happy to make one, but I'm very new to this next flipping myself. I've only been doing it for a couple of days, and I haven't made a whole lot of money yet, so I don't know if that's the wisest decision for me to explain how to do something when I'm very new to it myself. I just put another couple offers in. I'm going to be buying some Virtus gloves, Virtus robe legs, and Pernix gloves, so hopefully those can buy. Most of these items are taking a really, really long time to buy and sell. I think I've made not a whole lot of next flips so far, but I've made like a good 5 mil off of it so far. As I said, I'm just very new to this, and since I'm new, I don't know the buy and sell margins very well, so I'm just being a bit safe. I'm putting the margins, the prices that I'm buying for is pretty low compared to what the prices they're actually going for, and that's just because if they actually do buy, I don't want to lose too much money, but also if they do buy, I make a bit more money than I would normally, if that makes sense. So anyway, if these things buy, I will be making quite a bit. Like the Virtus books, I'm going to be making like 1 mil each off of them. The rub tops, I'll be making 1 mil each off of them, and these I'll be making like 500, 600k each off of them. So some of these flips are going to buy, some of them aren't. Like the Virtus books, they've been in there for a long time and they haven't bought, so I'm not too confident with them. It seems so far that Virtus robe tops and Pernix robe tops are really good to buy. I've heard that Torva isn't the best because they honestly make just as much as these. You just have to put a lot more money into it. I might try flipping some Torva. I did try to do a Torva full helm flip, and I put it like for 3 mil under GE price, and it bought instantly. I'm like, oh crap! But luckily, I was able to sell it back for the same price that I bought it for. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm really interested in flipping. I did a lot of flipping back in the day. I never flipped next sets because back when I did most of my flipping, next items were like 200, 300 mil each, and I didn't have that much cash at the moment. So, but luckily they've crashed enough where I can do a lot of flips of next items at the same time because I have enough cash to do so, just because of how cheap they are. So it looks like my player on ports mission just finished, which was a bit unfortunate because I was just there, and the mission did not finish when I was there. So hopefully this one succeeded. Let's get the results. Oh, this is a story mission, so I get the occultist for it. I'm not really sure if I can do all the story missions because it seems like the only ones that I'm getting so far are the Occultist and the Whaler. I don't seem to get any of the other special missions for whatever reason. So let's see, voyage list. Let's see what we got here. Any special voyages? I guess I can't really do that. So let's find one here. This one looks like it's pretty easy. I've been trying to just stock up on resources for the most part. I've been focusing on them, and my morale is really low, so I need to fix that. Again, I don't know a whole lot about ports, and I don't know if it's just because I need to buy more crew members that are higher level and that sort of thing, because I do seem to fail a lot of missions, and I'm just suspecting that's because my crew members are too low. I mostly have the what are they called? This tier crew members. They're like, I still have some of the first tier crew members, like the Catherby Fishman and the Varrock Chef, but I've been trying to buy some more ones, and hopefully that can help out a bit. So I'm going to send this one off. It is a bit frustrating when you have the ones that need like 2 stats, like I need both seafaring and morale for this one, and it's just kind of hard with the crew members that I have to boost both of those effectively, so I'm trying my best. But anyway, I'm not very far into the next region. I believe you can check like archipelago map. Not sure how to pronounce that. Yeah, 65% of the next region. As I said, I did a little bit of ports when I came back to RS after quitting for a few months or a couple months, and I didn't do that much. Like I unlocked a couple zones and then I just stopped again. I think that was a really bad idea. As I said, I don't enjoy ports all that much. I find them really annoying to do, but I'm doing them just really for the reward. But anyways, I'm going to be a bit busy in real life today. I was planning on making a guide or two, but I did make a couple guides yesterday, and they seem to be pretty well received. So I don't want to overflood your sub boxes with just guide videos, because I know people want to see just me discussing my account and my progress and all that sort of stuff. So I need to get back into fishing. I'm going to get that level soon, and then I'm either going to focus on hunter or mining. I haven't decided yet. I really need to get one stat to 99 fast, and the reason why is because of the daily challenges. If I go into the challenges here, you see that I have mining, rune crafting, wood cutting, and fishing already here, which means I can't get any more daily challenges in those skills. So that means I can only get hunter or dungeoneering. And see, if I get one more 99, then I'll have 4 99s that I could get daily challenges in, and I can just keep those, and that will mean that I can only get dungeoneering challenges, which is what I want, because that's really good dungeoneering XP. Every time I get a dungeoneering challenge, I go to World 77, and I do a large floor, and then I turn in the challenge, and that's usually around 200 to 220k XP per day in dungeoneering, which is really good. I don't get as many tokens as if I did all the floors myself, but that's just how I like to train it. I do want to get up to 120 dungeoneering someday. 950k off 102 dungeoneering, so obviously a very extremely long way to go, but I have been working on that a bit. So if you have any suggestions, if you think I should do hunter, which I really don't enjoy, but I think I could possibly force myself to grind that to 99, or mining, which the reason why is because I really don't like doing warbands, because they're kind of insanely overpowered and give way too much XP, and I just don't really feel that right doing them. So that's one reason I kind of want to get mining to 99, so I'll no longer have to do warbands. But if you have any suggestions on what skill I should grind out, I'll do that. All these skills are pretty slow except for hunter. Like mining is like 90, 95k an hour, and hunter is like 200k an hour. So, but hunter of course is much more click intensive and not as fun to train. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. I'm sorry I'm not making any guides today. As I said, I'm just a bit busy in real life, but I will try to definitely get one out tomorrow. I'm thinking of a 99 smithing guide, because I have that. I've had the 99 smithing guide on the list for a long time, and I've just been putting it off way too long. But I really need to get that done. Anyway, back to dungeoneering, back to, well, C2 fishing, not really dungeoneering. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and if you want somewhere to hang out, you're always welcome to join my friends chat, which is munclesonkey. And that's all for this video, and farewell.